Whether you're newly diagnosed or you've been living with your neuroendocrine cancer for some time, it's very normal to have a number of difficult thoughts and feelings. Neuroendocrine cancer can feel a bit like a roller coaster, like you're all at sea, trying to find your balance and find your sea legs. Some of the thoughts and feelings you're having might include how to cope with surgeries or other treatments and how to decide what's best for you. You might have worries about the impact of your diagnosis on your life generally and those that you care about, or anger and disappointment that people don't support you or understand you in the way that you need. You might have worries about the future, perhaps about being in pain or dependent on other people, or about dying. You might be worrying about the uncertainty of day-to-day symptoms, side effects, or energy levels, or even just when you will get the next appointment date through. As neuroendocrine cancer is a less common cancer, you might also have times when you feel frustrated and disappointed at having to explain it yet again to a non-healthcare professional or to family members or friends. Human beings are very resilient, even if you're not feeling so right now. But we are often much better at dealing with difficult things than we give ourselves credit for. If you are struggling, there are some things to be aware of that might help, whether you're newly diagnosed or something's recently changed with either your condition or yourself. Take your time. Whenever we're processing a huge and significant piece of information like a cancer diagnosis or a change in your health, it takes time for this to settle in. How you feel right now won't necessarily be how you feel in a few weeks, a month's time, or so on. The thought that all feelings pass in time can be difficult to hold on to when you're in the grip of them, but be patient with yourself. If you still feel really stuck or overwhelmed after a few months or even weeks, let someone like your GP or someone at NCUK know, and they can help you work out what might be helpful. Try talking to someone you trust and let them know how you're feeling. And ask for what helps too if they don't offer it up. Sometimes this might just be a hug or for them to say, look, I'm here. Let them know what helps and also what doesn't help. Sometimes people just need clear direction. If you'd find it easier to talk to someone outside your family or friends, NCUK has lots of different types of help and support available. Be kind to yourself. We can use up a lot of emotional energy telling ourselves off for having certain difficult thoughts or feelings we'd rather not be having. Sometimes just accepting a thought or feeling for what it is and being gentle with yourself in the face of it allows it to pass much more quickly than hoping and wishing you didn't feel a certain way. If any of your thoughts or feelings are really frightening you, or you just feel overwhelmed, talk to someone you trust or your GP or your medical team. They are there to help. Remind yourself that you are not alone. Even when you feel on your own, bear in mind that many people will have felt similarly to you at some point. And this is one of the reasons organisations like NCUK exist. Even just knowing that fact can be comforting, whether or not you want to connect up with other people right now or not. It can sometimes feel like life has been turned upside down and you're not sure how all the pieces will fall back into place. They will, whatever lies ahead for you and your particular cancer. And even if life and the future doesn't look quite the same as it did before.